Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder. Welcome back to the Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition with Tales of the Sword Coast. Last time we left off, we had finished Rasad's quest for this, for Baldur's Gate 1, and then in between episodes, I cleaned up my inventory and sold a bunch of my extra stuff, like my extra wands. I'm never going to use all of these. I like having them just in case, but like I'm not going to use 20 Wand of Paralyzation charges. And I've got a ton of, and I had like 3 or 4 of them, so I went ahead and sold all of those. I went to High Hedge and bought some +2 ammunition for everybody, and then also some bullets of fire and ice. So these do good damage for what they can hit, but if it's a +2 enemy, I'll have to switch out to the +2 bullets, even though they do less damage. What else did I get? Bought some more bolts of lightning and then some +1 bolts. I couldn't find any +2 bolts, so I still only have just the bolt of biting and bolt +1s. So, but I think I know where we can get some more. I got some arrows +2, and then I went ahead and finished buying the spells to finish off my girls. At least their necessary spells, like improved invisibility for Imoen. Nira's already got it, and then emotion. Very good. When this spell is cast, the wizard can disturb the emotional state of those around him. The effect of this is to inflict a feeling of hopelessness upon the enemies within the visual range of the caster. Upon a failed saving throw versus spell, the affected creature will lie down where they stand and give over all their will to a higher power. Sometimes they can be heard to exclaim things such as I lay down and die," or "I am going home." This will last for the duration of the spell, upon which they will return to normal. The secondary effect of this spell is to instill upon the caster the feeling of courage. This will remove any effects of panic and restore his morale, as well as prevent the above from creeping forth into his psyche. Okay. I'm actually pretty sure it's cast Bless on you, but it might just be resist fear. I'm not certain. But it's a buff and a debuff in one. And then for her, I got remove curse. Also, I went ahead and bought the Sand Thief's Ring. It gives me invisibility, just nice to have, in case I want to, in case somebody gets in trouble, I can just invis out. Then I got the Greenstone Amulet. This amulet confers the wearer protection against charm, confusion, fear, domination, ESP, detect alignment, hold, stun, psionics, sleep, and feeble mind. That feeble mind's a good one too. It's basically the level 8 spell Mind Blank, and as a level 8 spell, that's pretty crazy. We're going to put it on Minx because if someone needs to survive and kill, like survive the fight and basically take on a powerful mage on his own, it's going to be Minx. And then we got the Cloak of Displacement. It's got some decent saves, but this is why we got it. Armor class +4 versus missile attacks. And who do I want to give it to? I think I'm going to give it to Rasad because we are done with the Polymorph Wolf. We actually didn't get this early enough to make huge use of it because I kind of forgot about it, but that's okay. We'll actually don't think we need it anymore, but I think I'm going to hold on to it anyway. Let's actually look at it real quick. Are there any stats that it gives us? Nope, it's just polymorph into a wolf. What else did we get? It's +2 Thaco for the slings. They look like normal slings, but they're actually pretty good. I gave the throwing axe to Minx. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use it, but I can't bring myself to throw away such a good weapon. It's a +2 axe, but it's a throwing axe or a melee axe. And okay, we're going to be doing some expansion stuff today. Tales of the Sword Coast stuff. This is Chandalar. Now, remember those 3 girls we killed for their items? They were actually his daughters. But, or somebody else named Chandalar, a mage named Chandalar, but whatever. Make sure you save in a separate slot before you take on his quest. Because you cannot come back until you finish it.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
What do you need?
Are you ready for your task now? My cloak must be found relatively quickly. Yes, I will leave right now. You are on your way then. When you have located my cloak, return to where you arrived and this ward token will affect your release, or your passage back. Off you go now. This is a pretty cool place, actually. The idea behind it. You'll see as we go on what this place actually is.
Yes?
You have been teleported by Chandelar far up to the north on an island lost within the ice floes of the northern ocean. So this is a cave in the middle of the ocean, basically.
It shall be as you wish.
I was going to charm this polar bear, but there's no point because we can't bring him inside with us. 900 experience, not bad.
It shall be as you wish.
Gonna be some ice wolves in here and a bunch of mages, so be ready.
What is it this
I never did finish healing myself, did I?
You rang?
Okay,
Butt kicking for goodness!
we're gonna go ahead and pull him around the corner because I don't want them. They can shoot, and I don't want them to get any shots off if there are any more up there on my mages. Alright, now this next fight, especially if you're on Insane or higher, or if you have Sword Coast Stratagems, the mod installed, is a pain in the butt.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Alright, well, I sense the ripples and there you are, but you are something new. Tell me, friend, how come you to this place? Against my will and none too pleased about it, who in the blazes are you? I was sent by Chandelar. It seems there is something of his on this island that he wants returned. Chandelar! Well, there is a name I have not heard in a while. Aye, he was here. The bastard managed to escape, though I know not how. This isle is much like a prison, and is uncharted on any map I have seen. The stars indicate we are far to the south, but I cannot seem to get more precise than this. That's weird. He says we're far to the south, but the narrator of the game said we were teleported far north. This place seems to ensnare magical energy, pulling it from the air. If you are a mage in transport, it pulls you as well, plucks you from the ether, and deposits you here. Leaving the island by magical means seems entirely impossible. Perhaps I have a way off. Perhaps it is of value to you? No, what is the purpose of this place? Who constructed it? I don't know an answer to either question. It could be a joke of the gods or a test, or both. It is hard to tell with gods. It could be a natural phenomenon, though these tunnels certainly are not. Trapped mages may have fashioned them for shelter, however. There is little else to do here except plot, study, or go mad. I prefer to plot. On that note, if you would be so kind as to strip down and give me what you are carrying, I would be ever so grateful. What? But why? Certainly we can come to some agreement. But why? I think I can overpower the pull of this place if I have enough magical energy. You may have items, or your very being may yield fuel. Excuse me. I care not which, and I am through talking. So you're crazy is what you're telling me.
Uh-huh.
You're a queer fellow.
Alright, the best plan is to overcome their defenses quickly with ranged attacks.
What is it this time?
What you want? Yep.
The tricky part when they're feared is to get this spell off,
I'm gone.
resist fear, without them moving out of range. It's especially hard when he's hasted.
I've done had enough of this.
There we go. We're gonna get him now.
How may I
Perfect.
be of assistance? You have but to ask. What is it this time?
Alright, we're around the corner. Let's wait and get a save off. And then go up here. Now this spell right here, that purple shield, that protects from regular missiles and magic missiles. So,
Yes?
there we go. Gonna come right to us.
I bunch.
Magic missiles the spell, not magic missiles like +1 arrows. At least I believe.
How may I? You have.
I also... Dang it. I also believe he has stone skin on, but I can't be certain. It's hard to tell when he's got all those spell effects on him. Yeah, see, protected from normal missiles. Nah, that's not fair. He can't see me. Let's get a little closer so he can.
How may I shall attend to it in a
Alright, let's see. Do we have
What is it
remove
this time?
magic? I thought I had it. I have dispel magic, but I really don't want to cast that.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to get it in the right spot.
Yes? I shall attend to it in
All right.
a trice. How may I be of
What is it
assistance?
this time?
You point, I punch.
Oh, great. No, no, come on, come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Ah! Oh, well, at least it dispelled, Holy cow. That is a lot of damage.
What is it this time?
I want you to summon our nature friend so she can heal.
You point, I
We're waiting for him to come back,
Full
but we
plate
may actually
and
have
fucking
to go
steel.
get him.
Yes? How may I be of assistance?
Let's send Rasad since he's a little bit more healthy.
What
Is he
is it
teleporting over here again?
Less talk, more
Yes?
fight.
You have but to ask.
See if we can't stun him. Nope, but he failed his cast. That's at least good enough, I guess.
How may I be of assistance?
Kind of playing cat and mouse with him. The one with the purple shield is the
I am
problem.
prepared. I understand.
Let's send her up there and see if he'll attack him.
What is it this time? I shall
All
attend
right.
to it in a trice.
Should be good. We want him to use up his most dangerous spells before we... Like that one. I should have waited a little bit longer, but that's okay. Alright, we're actually doing damage to him now. So,
Your wish?
good job, Rasad. Couple more hits and he's down.
How may I be of assistance? I am prepared. I shall commit
Alright.
to the task.
Rasad's got Melf's Acid Arrow on him, but we should have more than enough health to survive it.
Yes? Please,
Holy cow.
aid your wish?
Did he cast it more than once?
How may I be of assistance? I am prepared.
Alright, Elixir of Health didn't cure it, so we're just gonna have to
What is
overheal
this
it.
time?
Okay,
Yes?
wore
I
off.
shall attend to
Thankfully,
it.
Melf's Acid Arrow doesn't last that long, but I think
How
he
may I
actually
be of
got
you?
two
Have
of them
what
on
to
me,
ask.
which was the problem. We don't need any of these. Remove magic, we'll take it. And a spell. Or a letter. Alright, the Journal of Andrus of Erebor. Would that I had more paper to write upon, but much was burned in haste for warmth. Little there is to document anyway, and so I leave the small writ for any that might find my corpse, for that is the only way it shall part from me. Know that Andrus does curse you for your life, and that should I return in some fell form, I will hunt you for the sheer spite of you seeing my decimated body. The business of that aside, I hope that you who read this have suffered the same fate as I. The indignity of this condition. With all the power at mine fingers, I must huddle around a dung fire eating seal fat. The forces behind this place have no respect for my stature, my power. I have slain beasts thrice my size with a glance, and have traveled as a bird over the oceans. Here my magic is sucked to the earth, and I am held as others are. Some have escaped, and I swear I shall hunt them and take the power they must have. To do what I cannot, they must be great indeed. I curse them for leaving. I curse this place, and I curse that I have not the might to follow. Andrus of Erebor. Now that's weird, because our magic isn't affected by this place. But maybe that's because we have this ward. I mean, we can't teleport out, but... Okay, Chandelar's Wardstone. This was given to us by the guy who sent us here. This Wardstone is a magical component to a recall type spell. When the possessor of this stone also has Chandelar's cloak, the stone will activate and transport the possessor and his companions back to the mage, Chandelar. This stone's magics will only work in open air and not underground. Alright, we don't need that. Well, let's just take it. We can sell it. I did end up spending, if you can't tell, I've got 40,000. I had close to 100,000 after selling everything, or a little over 100,000. And that's, I spent all of that just buying ammunition and a couple items.
What is it this time? Yes?
You point, I butt kicking for goodness.
Alright. We are going to want to have Imoen do some trap detecting. because I know there is at least one particularly nasty fireball trap around here somewhere.
Let's talk
Let's bring
about
Minsk up
kicking
here and
for
have him
goodness.
charm this polar bear.
Yep, I'm gone.
There it is.
I've done
Ow.
had enough of this.
Cool.
Minsk, you're gonna get me killed.
I've done had enough of this.
There we go.
What you
How
want?
may I be of assistance?
Yep.
What is it this time?
Don't have any more healing spells. That's too bad.
I bunch.
How may I be of
I
assistance?
do have one more nymph. Let's cast her, because everybody's, or a few of my guys are hurt a little bit. Nope, this is a dead end.
I care not. I'm gone.
All right.
What is it? It shall be
I'm pretty
as you
sure
wish.
that's the only trap over here that we need to worry about, so... Nope. I remember this one.
I've done had
I believe
enough
there
of
is
this.
another one right here.
Yes?
No. What are you doing? What I tell you
What
about thinking for
I've
yourself?
done had enough of this.
He's just randomly
Yep,
walking
This
places.
way.
Let's
There
talk
is
to
another
the
another
wheel.
difficult fight up here. So... Not quite as difficult as the other one, though.
How may I be of... It shall be as you wish.
Although if you don't have the AC, it
What is
surely
it?
can be.
Butt kicking for goodness.
Come on, guys, get out of the way.
Yes?
You
Actually, let's
You
cast
rang?
haste.
Steel.
This could backfire if my polar bear uncharms himself or breaks free of the charm.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
All right, Garen, newcomer, stop where you are. I have questions to pose to you, and you will answer them swiftly and accurately, or you will be killed. I will warn you now that I possess powerful magics and will be able to discern almost any lie that you try to tell. We are the party of Trissau and have come to find Chandelar's stolen cloak. You have come to take Chandelar's cloak, eh? Well, he must have given you something to get off the island, something that I intend to have. Prepare to die, fools. He is not alone.
Or fight.
If you can tell in the ground, he is...
We'll get
Yes?
stuck
He's
in
got
the
some
trap.
damn ink eggs. Alright, what do we want him to do? I want you to cast an insect swarm on him. Is that what we... Yeah. No, let's try to do poison. Why not? And you do horror. Hopefully it'll work.
Uh-huh.
Because I do not want to have to deal with those ink eggs if I don't have to.
You
We
boys
can kill them
come
quickly
on.
enough, but the problem is they have
I shall attend
they
to it in a
can they can hit really hard with and poison with their attacks.
What is it this
Do I have
time?
detect invisibility memorized? Probably not. I know I have at least one scroll though. Problem is, am I close enough? And
You rang?
will it actually work? There he is. Yep, he was horrid, so thankfully.
I shall attend to it in a... Yes?
Let's
Alright, we're gonna try to dispel this horror. Because they do not want to... So I guess we'll just have to wait here until it's done. Let's kill the polar bear.
I'm gone.
Flaming! Or possibly frosty.
What is
For
it this-
fun.
I shall attend to it in a trice. Yes?
Great, we are fatigued. And we can't rest unless we...
How may I be of assistance?
Get far
You have
away.
but to ask. What is it this time?
do some
It's time for us to rest.
buffing.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
What you want?
What is it this time?
Oh god, her wild surge screwed up. What did it do?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm
Wild
tired.
surge, where was it? Wild surge, detect magic. Ooh. Okay, that's
What
not
is it
too
this
bad
time?
actually. Son of a gun. Hit me for 50
How may I be
damage.
of
That
assistance?
is crazy.
What
Alright,
is it
let's
this
try
time?
this
I shall
again.
attend to it in a trice.
Sorry.
You're a queer fellow.
She wouldn't have survived anyway, even with max health.
Yes?
What you want?
What is it
Yep.
this time? You rang?
I'm gonna have to rest after this anyway, so I'm gonna use all my strong spells.
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Alright, here we go.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Who are you exactly and what are you doing and blah blah blah. I'm Garen and I have been trapped on this infernal island ever since I tried to teleport from Mazteca to Waterdeep. But it is not you who should be asking the questions. You have not answered my question yet. Answer now or suffer the consequences. We're trapped here just like you. We angered a mage of great power and he transported us here as punishment. Bah, you are of no use to me, except perhaps as food for my animals. Come, my pets, let us feast on these pathetic adventurers. Okay.
Cool. Butt
What I
kicking.
want to do
Butt kickers.
is keep everybody back,
Yes?
and hopefully the
I will show
Ankegs
you
will
just-
target
I've done
Minsk
had enough of
and
this.
not
Your wish? I shall
my
commit
weaker
to the
characters.
Uh-huh.
task. How may I be of assistance?
Go for the ice boot.
It shall be as you wish. What is it this time?
You're a queer fellow.
What is it this time?
Stop him! Come on! Oh, I'm an idiot. He had improved invisibility on. It lets you click to cast on him, but it'll say in the chat log cannot cast on invisible creatures, so. Alright, we don't need any of this. We'll take the fireball scroll. And that's it. We don't need anything else. Should take the invisibility scroll too, actually. If you need any more Ankeg armor, grab one of these shells and you can get it made in
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Baldur's Gate, I think. Please don't kill me. Please, 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 please. Kill you. Please don't kill us. Please, 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 please. What manner of heartless beast are you, mocking poor Kuchol, even as you bring his doom? Why, if I were back in Circa, Yspank would protect me. What? Oh, really? Kuchol beasts? Beasts? We prefer hired goons. Oh, really, Kuchol? Beasts. We prefer hired goons. Relax, fellow. We have no reason to harm you. Why are you here? You weren't sent to kill poor Kuchol? We're merely here to retrieve an item, so you are Kuchol. No. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it. Are you not trapped here? I, Kuchol, the scourge of Lechom. Oh my god, what are with these words? The ravisher of Cirque. Even with my fell powers, I cannot escape. We have our ways, Kuchol. Have you seen a cloak, perhaps? A ward, of course, my friends. My friends, I have been trapped here for too long. Think of my reputation. Kuchol, they'll say. What kind of mystical magic man are you? Then I'll say, it's not my fault, it's that stupid ice. Then they'll say, you're a loser, Kuchol. A real fool, if you catch my drift. Can't you see? My reputation. I must have that word, I must escape. We can't help you, Kuchol. We need to leave this place ourselves. But it's so cold, don't you see? It's cold. Why does Kuchol bother with these wretches? Very well, I must have the ward.
Yes?
Bunch of crazy mages trying to kill me. Wait, where the hell did I go? I disappeared, it looked like.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Everybody get him.
What is it this
2
time?
points.
I am
I
prepared.
won.
You
Yes?
rang?
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Full plate.
What is
Did I
it
use my
this time?
sequencer? I did, so we need to cast a new one. If we have enough. Yeah, we do have enough spells left to do it. Alright, you two. Who got a level? Imoen did. Are we still on Insane? Yes, good. Alright. 1 level 3 spell, 1 level 4 spell, and 6 more hit points. Let's see what we can give you. Let's do another Melf's Minute Meteors, because I love that spell. Could do skull trap, but I don't need it right now. It's too closed in. Emotion, hopelessness. We want that. Let's get rid of spider spawn and do what do we want? Let's do greater malice and just no, we don't need that until some very specific fights.
Yes?
Okay.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Now we go down the long hallways and hopefully don't run into a trap.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
Alright, we're gonna rest actually right now.
Tonight you sleep hunted by all, and wake in a dream hunted by one. Tonight you are the monster everyone claims you are. The kobold scorned like a rodent. The ogre that children fear comes in the night. The mobs and their torches now come for you, counting you among the creatures you once did hunt. Or so someone would have you believe. Once again you hear the voice, a voice that now makes no secret of its origins. It speaks of destiny and nature, and of evils bred in the bone. It says you will never be free of the mob, that they will hunt you for what you are. Murder and death run through your heart, and accepting that will supposedly give you power. The essence of Baal within you cannot be ignored. But you have not ignored it. You realize that from the first you have fought the very blood in your veins, fought dagger and claw for each victory, and ultimately you have triumphed. With righteous will, you have turned the dark forces within you to good purpose. Whatever the foundation of your being, you have remade yourself in your own image. Amidst threats it does not yet know are empty, the voice tries to play upon your doubts, but finds none. As you stare unwavering, the presence grows weaker and weaker. As it fades from your mind, one warning does stand out amidst the din. It speaks of others that will listen where you have not, others that will embrace what you have rejected, and others that will be your death. This describes but one man, and you know of no other it could be. He who orchestrated your fall, deceived your comrades, and deserves all that your justice shall meet upon him. Saravak. He is a debt that must be paid to the whole of the Sword Coast. You awake sure of your cause, and of what must be done.
Alright, that is, I believe, the last dream sequence. It would have been different if we had worse reputation, but even though we're still average, we got the good side of it.
What is it this time?
Draw upon Holy Might, we got another casting of it, which is nice.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a
Much better if you're like a fighter class, because it just beefs up your stats even more, or a melee class. We can melee a little bit. I actually think we can use it while transformed, but it's too small of a place. Holy cow. To transform.
It shall be as you wish.
Now, obviously, there's some kind of force that is going against,
It shall be as you wish.
like that we're trying to go against, and because we're not listening to it, it's going to give its power to Saravak, or at least its influence. All right, let's heal.
Cool one.
What you want?
While Imowen does
What is
this.
it this time?
Yep. This way. I care not.
A lot more traps than I remember.
Yes?
I've done had enough of this.
How may I be of assistance?
What you want? I'm gone.
Alright, I think in this hallway, at least here or here, there are some more traps, so still gonna have to take it slow.
You point, I
What is
punch.
it this time?
Let's talk more fight.
Alright,
Yeah.
you guys start making your way
I
up
shall
here,
attend to it in a
I've
trice.
while
done
Imowen
had
keeps
enough of
inching
this.
forward. There we go. There's one. Pretty sure there's more, though. Now, what you can do, if you've never played this before, is just take your whole party and run them all the way through here, and then, not
You're
your
a
main
queer
guy,
fellow.
though,
What you want?
and
This
then
way.
just reload. That way, at least you have an idea where the traps are. Oh no. Trap not disarmed. That's not good. That is a high level trap. What is our, Find traps is 70? Wow, and we couldn't do it. Well, we can. I have a potion just for this instance. No, not that one. Potion of perception. Where is it? There we go.
I shall attend to it in a trice. What is it this time?
But we need to be careful
Yes?
because there are
You have
actually
but to ask.
there are still enemies here, and there's one specifically in this hallway that likes to cast
How may I be
lightning
of
bolt.
assistance?
Smart guy.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Alright, what do we want to do? Need to make sure there are no more traps before we engage him. Alright, I think
What
we're
is
good.
It shall be as you wish.
I actually
I
think
can't,
there are
I'm
some
gone.
still in between us, but
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice. How may I be
we're
of
just gonna have to
assistance?
deal with it. Ha hee 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 hee. Been here long? No, and I don't intend to stay long either. Long enough, though I can't say I've seen you before. By what name shall I call you, friend? You may call me Telen Altruar, the shining light of Tether, for once I was. And you I shall call Buttercup, because I can and shall, hoo-hoo. You have a way out of here, don't you? I smell it on you. Yes, I have a way out of here, but no, you won't have it by threat or tears. If you must have it, then you can have it from my corpse, old fool. I do, but it comes with a price. There's a cloak I need to find, and many here who would see me and my master dead before they let it fall from their grubby hands. Follow me and be of some assistance in the battles, and mayhaps I'll let you come with me when I go. You would, really? No, you wouldn't. But you could. Ha ha hee hee. No magic, though. I will save my magic in case you turn on me. But darts, yes, I'll cast my darts into their very eyes if it shall get me off this frigid rock.
You're this way.
What is it this time? Yes? It shall be as you wish.
Alright. Looks like we at least have a temporary ally. I'm not sure how nice he'll be for too
What you
long, though.
want?
Alright, I'm gonna cast haste.
Cool one.
Yep.
And resist fear.
You point.
I have a feeling we're gonna
I
need it.
punch.
Save it, and we'll bring Minsk around the corner here. Kill these wolves. Get him, Minsk. I don't want to bring too many around, because if they have pathing problems, you can aggro the main guy before you're ready to fight him. And trust me, you do not want these guys shooting at your back line while you're fighting a mage.
Lest squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Alright, save it. Alright, Dezkiel. Now, hello there. And you might be who? Another wayward spell slinger looking for a way out? Or just another power-hungry fool trying to force the doors from the wrong side? Tell me, warrior, why is it that whatever you seek is always in the last place you look? Because you find it. Ha! The common sense answer, in a place uncommon where sense does not rule the day. You are looking for something here, searching something of power and value. I am sure I know just what it is and for whom you seek it. I do not wish to relinquish it. What do you have to say about that? It is irrelevant. By this admission you have stated what I need to know. I will take what you have, whether you permit it or not. I have a task, plain and simple. You can aid it or oppose it, but you will not ignore it. I ignore nothing here, and I see far more than you. I have been here long and have used my time effectively. Some fall or go mad, but I have learned. Do I understand this place? No, but I begin to. It stores what it brings for something long since forgotten. Perhaps when I remember it, I will master it. Perhaps not. You are but an interloper, a messenger, and the power of someone else will remove you from afar. Do what you must. I can only gain in this. I win, I am released. I lose, I am released.
Cool. Full plate and packing
Alright,
steel.
everybody go
What
get
is
him.
it? I shall attend to it in a trice.
You point. I punch.
I will show you justice.
Nice.
Yes?
Whoa! Kivin crit him, and is
You have but
with
to
a bolt
ask.
of lightning, which lets us know that we need to put on his regular bolts.
How may I be of assistance?
Alright, looks like he dropped a cloak. Awesome.
Draw
Let's
your
talk
daggers
more
and
fight.
spells, and let's have at her.
What is
No,
it this
don't you
time?
dare attack me.
It shall be as you wish.
Give me that cloak, Buttercup, or I shall pluck your petals and watch you rot. Oh, come on.
My
We're
blade
supposed to
will
be our
cut
friend.
you down to size.
Yes?
Do not like those mirror images.
You rang?
Holy cow, this guy's got a lot of hit points. This is the real boss of this area right here.
I look forward to your instruction.
Okay, let's check this out. Andrus's journal? No. Where is the Deskeel scroll? Scribble, 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 as every mage must do. These walls will hold your power fast unless I walk right through. A boat I bade from birch and bark, but burned I did at morn. Rather I gather in this held spot than suffer my hands get worn. Fools this place has, and many more to come. I will greet and take what will, and in the end will I have all? Oh, I think so. I mock your prison, Ao. Ao, I believe he's a god. As though you would care to listen. Are you even behind the walls? I see your symbols in the sky, but others too. Mistra, goddess of magic, my magical maiden, why do you treat your children so? Mistra is the, well, goddess of magic. But she can give special spells to her followers. Elminster, I believe, is a follower of Mistra. Do you give the sparkle of magic only so it cannot be used? A lesson in humility for those on the verge of true power? Drop your robes and wands and staves, or forever be trapped with your self-importance and pride. Perhaps, but I will not shed what I have earned just to walk the skies again. I shall profit from this. I will play outside your rules. This place will bring it all to me in time, though I can't take it elsewhere. No, you can't take it with you. No, you can't take it with you, but you could stay with it and hold it tight. Perhaps with outside help? Bah! None but those who have learned can find this place again, and they will not interrupt the teaching. I will not bend. I will snap and strike back in time. Humility is so humiliating, and I will not suffer more. Power impotent is still preferable to power lost. Of course, perhaps the walls do not listen to such musings, and my writing is pointless. No matter, for tomorrow I shall wipe this clean and write anew. My verse gets better. One must have hobbies. Okay. Guy's crazy.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Alright, get us out of here. Wait, hold on. Before we go, I want to read this. Chandelar's cloak. This cloak was originally stolen from Chandelar by the powerful mage Semia, presumably for some powerful magics woven into the fabric. How it has come to be in your possession and the fate of Semia are complete mysteries, and ones not likely to be solved, much like the exact workings of the cloak, which would remain a mystery even to a powerful mage. Usable only by Chandelar.
Yes, you have
Just
but
walk
to
around
ask.
out here and eventually you will be taken back.
You have but to ask.
What do you need?
You return. Excellent. And you are little the worse for wear in a relative sense. An excellent measure of your worth, I think. You have proven yourself quite capable. I will just relieve you of that item and be on my way. What was that place? There are people still trapped on that island. It is an odd place, to be sure. Teleportations are affected most drastically, in effect, trapping the occasional passing mage. Those that are there will find their way off in time. Those that are not there anymore have found their own way off. I think you will agree that the ones that you met were not inclined to work together and effect their own release. An excellent judge of character and a supposedly natural phenomenon, wouldn't you say? I must be off. Fare ye well.
How may I be of
So are they, is it a test? Or an experiment? Whatever. Someone's running an experiment on people. Alright, let's go rest, and then, my friends, I think we are going to Durlag's tower.
You want some whiskey?
The most trap-infested place on the whole of Sword Coast, and quite a tragic place as well.
It shall be as you wish.
But we bought a ticket to a tour, so we need to go there. Save it and go. I actually think Durlag's tower is a little bit easier than the expansion offered by this guy. We have the sea charts, but that place is very difficult. Or at least the last fight in it is very difficult.
Yes, it shall be as you wish.
Something?
Only death awaits all ye poor souls who venture in. Spend your money while you may, for when comes tomorrow fades today. I already bought a bunch of darts of stunning, so we don't need any more of those. I've got a bunch of arrows +2, arrow of fire +2. The only +2 weapons we can get are the fire, or missiles we can get are the arrows of fire and bullets +2, which we've already got some +2 bullets. We don't need any more. Potion of perception, we've got plenty. You know what? Let's just go ahead and buy 2 more, because we may need quite a few of them in this area. don't exactly think... Everyone's got some pretty good thief skills, but I didn't focus purely on them, so... There may be some traps that we can't get to, or that we can't disarm. Let's have her carry these, at least until she identifies them. Is that stone skin? Yes, it is. Would like her to have it. Wand of Paralyzation. Mage robe, wand. Dart +1. You can have it. Rasad. Wand of Fear. Actually, you know what? I don't want to waste my identify spells on those just yet.
You have but to ask.
Well, yeah, I do. Because we just traveled a very long way, so I want to rest before I go in. Oh, come on.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
You're a queer fellow.
I am prepared. Yes?
Uh-huh. What is it? I'll do it.
How may I be of assistance?
You transform into a spider.
You point.
You attack.
I
look
You
forward to your
attack.
instructions.
Yes.
You get back.
Aye.
You stand back and watch this.
Rest.
What is it this time? It shall be as
Emotion
I-
hopelessness made them all fall down.
This side.
Am I insane? Yeah. Seem to die pretty quickly.
Flaming. Or
But, I mean, they are a regular gnoll, so... Okay. Let's try that again. Did he run away? Okay, good. He's still there. Come on.
Yes?
uh-huh. Stand back and watch.
I wonder if I can
this.
cast Draw Upon the Holy Might while in spider form. Haha, I can. Nice. Oh, wow. 4 attacks at what kind of damage? 8 to 11. Holy cow, that is insane. Draw Upon Holy Might with Shapeshift into Spider.
I
Very
could
good.
really use Tensor's floating
How the hell did you
bandage
get hit?
here. What is it? Stand back and watch
How may I be of
this.
assistance?
I guess they do have pretty good range with their halberds.
Possibly frosty.
What is it? Yes? You have but to ask.
Looks like they're not going to let us rest out here. There we go. And I had enough healing spells to top everyone off too. Perfect. Now, there are some doppelgangers up here, so you're not completely safe just yet. I know we did beat the Doom Guards earlier, just to show you what the first enemies here were. But there are still some more up here. I bet Rasad in spider form Druid could take them. There isn't a lot to do out here, so really you just kind of want to run to the tower. I guess they're not here. Normally I encounter them right here.
Let's
That's
talk
okay.
How may I
more
be of
fight.
assistance? What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Seems not the most safe place to run a tour, though.
Yes?
Cool.
I am
one,
prepared. I shall
son.
commit to the task.
Step right
'Tis
up,
about
step
time you got here. I'll wait no
right up.
longer. The others are already inside. If you don't follow me now, you forfeit your deposit. The tour will not be delayed for you. Now let us get on with it.
How may I be of I shall attend to it in a trice.
This place is a frickin'... It's called Durlag's Tower, but it is a castle and a dungeon all in one.
You point.
Selune guides my hand.
Sucker
See
boy
how she
every
looms
day.
before us as we draw near? Never before and never again will the like be seen. A monument to one man's triumph and his folly. The tower and labyrinth below were built ages ago by the dwarven hero Durlag Thunderaxe, for no less worthy a purpose than to be a home for him and his kin. His enormous fortune occupied entire rooms, rumored waist deep on a man. The wealth he had accumulated was to be the backbone of his clan, but it was ultimately their downfall. Why
What
was
is
it
this
their
time?
downfall?
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Actually, I
How
wonder
may
if I
I
can
shall
just
be as you
take me
wish.
in. Yeah, I can.
You have
Alright.
but to ask.
Let's talk who. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Let's, you guys just stay
What
over
is it
there.
this time?
You turn back into a human. I'm using myself because I have the most hit points, and you'll see why in a second.
Step right up.
The stories of
step
his opulence
right
spread
up.
across the land, and the most unsavory of creatures sought to make the tower theirs. All of Durlag's kin and friends were replaced by doppelgangers, and he found himself killing the visage of those that he cared most, just to save himself. Who among you could bear that? In the end, he drove them from his now sullen home and vowed that none would dare the same again.
Yes? I shall attend
Save
to it
just
in a
to be
trice.
sure.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Durlag installed magical locks on the entrances to his inner sanctum, requiring ward tokens to pass. No doubt you have all been approached by unscrupulous merchants selling genuine tokens to the tower. Indeed, I myself have several, but they are mere souvenirs for the mantle. There are but a few authentic tokens, and they are rare and expensive, and I'm pretty sure you can find them all here. I don't think you actually have to buy
I shall
any.
attend to it in a trice.
And a lot of them are
Sucker born
fake
every
too,
minute.
so.
You are
Those who
right on
passed the
time.
wards were confronted with the fruits of the paranoia that consumed Durlag. In this sitting room alone are some of the most fiendish devices of death known to man. Upon the wall hung a picture that, before it was ripped from its frame, caused those that looked upon it to freeze in their tracks for all time. Look with horror upon this hapless soul. Wonder if I can kill it.
There's a sucker born
This
every
chair,
minute.
once sat in, would deliver an unholy spike to your nether regions. Imagine the excruciating surprise of the unwary. Durlag went to lengths heretofore unknown to keep out intruders. We'll take a small break here before moving on, good people. Please, for your own safety, touch nothing. Touch nothing! And no refunds. He's gonna touch something, isn't he?
There's a sucker born every
Be
minute.
very careful about this
You are
tower,
right on
otherwise
time.
you'll end up burnt alive like the other unfortunate tourist. I would speak with you a moment because there's something different about you. I can tell you're not buying the hyped up crap I feed to most people. You've got a look in your eyes that says, I don't believe in danger, I don't know what fear means, and I will go where no sane person ever would. I think you're just what I need. I have one of the true tokens to the dungeons below, but I am not half the fool I once was. 'Tis yours for a measly 300 gold on the condition that if you do not succeed, you return it to me. Why only 300 gold if it is the real thing? You said yourself that the genuine ones are very expensive. 'Tis a win-win deal for me. If you actually manage to defeat a few rooms, you get the gold, and I get a new tour attraction. If you're defeated, I get the token back, or at the very least, I have your body as a new display. I can't lose. Deal? 'Tis more than fair. I'll take it, sir, and give those dungeons what for. Don't worry about buying it, if you want to or not. 'Tis good news for both of us. I'm not sure how far the token allows access, but it should be at least as far as the 3rd floor down. Good luck, eh? And remember our deal. You'd best go get stocked up while I get back to my job. What in the name of gods is that? Demon Knight. Hello, mortals. Death welcomes you. Here is now the property of I, and all others will fall or flee. Tour is over and tower is closed. All who enter will perish. All who enter will suffer pain. So speak I, and listen well you will. Tour is over.
What is it
The hell it is. Magic
Shall
resistance.
be as you wish.
Alright, he killed the people and then ran away. This one survived though. Wow, this place is immense. This Ike fellow, he's rather wordy, ain't he? I don't care what Ike says. I want to take a look around on my own. Well, it saved your life.
How may I
Alright,
be of
let's
it?
get
I
our
shall
money
attend
back.
to it in a trice.
That's why it doesn't matter.
What is
But
it this time?
that
I
is
shall
the
attend to it in
beginning
a trice.
of Durlag's tower. At least one foe in here is a Demon Knight, which is an extremely powerful foe, especially for a level 9 party. It's just insane. But we will
Yes?
venture deeper or higher next time. So please leave a like or comment below and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And thanks for stopping by.